Hello and welcome to the Robert C. Williams Museum of Papermaking for our paper play activity today, paper cranes. My name is Anna and I'm the education curator for the museum, and today I'll be showing you how to make one. So these two on the side I made with computer paper in a square. All you need is a square of paper. It doesn't have to be any size specifically, though this one is 6 by 6. So I'm going to start by folding my paper in half. So I want to match up those corners, corner to corner, and fold along that crease. Same thing on the opposite half. Going over that fold a couple times, and then I'm going to open my paper up, flip it over, and when I fold the diagonals I'm going to use the opposite side of my paper here. This will just make the next fold a little bit easier. So I'm folding corner to corner. And then I'm going to fold diagonally the opposite direction. And then I'm going to open my sheet of paper back up, and I'm going to fold then the sheet of paper into a diamond shape. So I'm going to take this fold here. You can see it's got the diamond shape here in each corner, or the smaller squares. I'm going to pull those in along the fold that it already wants to come in on, and then just flatten it down. All the folds are already there. So let me show that one more time. So I'm pulling these corners in along the fold that's already there, and then flattening down. And then on the side with the open edges, I'm going to take that corner and fold in half to the middle. Do the same thing on each of the 4 sides, and it looks like I didn't quite get to the middle there, so let me go back and get that one a little bit closer. Then again, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to fold into the middle line there. Again, folding into my middle line. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because that'll make this next step a little bit easier. So this is probably the trickiest step, and that is after I fold this little edge here to kind of pre-crease it, I'm going to open back up my folds that I just made, and I'm going to open the paper, and you can see it's gonna kind of follow those folds that we just made and the fold along the bottom here. So I'm gonna, as I flatten along that bottom fold, you'll see that my side folds, they are falling into place here. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to open up those sides. And that first corner of paper, you can see this is where my fold is here. I'm going to pull against that fold, and as I do, those creases that I've already made, I'm going to begin to lay nice and flat. And then you see my side with the ends here. The next step is to fold in. So I'm going to fold to the center, or pretty close to the center, all the way around. same thing on the other side. I'm going to fold into the center and into the center. Now this section here, these are going to become my wings, and these are going to become the head and the tail. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of pre-crease these by folding them up and slightly at a diagonal. You can even reverse that fold if you want. Make sure it's really nice and creased. So then, as I straighten those two little ends back out, I'm going to turn it to the side, I'm going to open it up, and along that crease I just made, I'm going to reverse that fold. I may have to refold the paper a little bit. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side. I'm opening that fold up, flipping it up to the fold I already made, and then closing it back down. And then all I have to do is pull my two little top, and there are my wings. And now I get to decide which one of these is going to be my tail and which one's going to be my head. When I make the head, I'm just going to fold it down, pinch the sides together, fold down, pinch the sides, and I can just press it back together along that crease. So I just folded it back up, and there you go, you have your little paper crane. So you can make as many cranes as you'd like, in different kinds of paper, in different sizes of paper, and there you have it.